Let's do it. Bradley.
What is going on, people?
Woo!
Yes!
For tonight. What is tonight, Bradley?
Tonight, it is Tuesday. We just got back from vacation, damn you. It is time for the one and best only show. Welcome
To the Legion's
Legion's
Lair.
Lair. I am Brad Jones, a.k.a. Broder of Bjorngar.
And I am Mike Casper, a.k.a. Emir Kaspar, a.k.a. Caspular.
Ooh. As you guys are probably wondering, what the hell are we doing on YouTube? Well, as of yesterday, StreamYard and YouTube, I guess, don't like one another, and I guess you can't go live on Facebook through StreamYard. So we had to do the next best thing and go to YouTube. So that's where we're at right now for this episode, and maybe we'll continue to. Can we though, Curtis? Can we say it? Because we will obviously link this to the Cabal, so we will still be able to watch it there. But Mike, do you know what this means if we are going to be YouTube people from now on? Because
Dude, I want to be on Dork Lair's YouTube series. That means we can be on it now. Oh my gosh.
It's possible. So
Wouldn't that rock? We wouldn't know anything what we're talking about, but we would have a good time.
That's right. Well, me and Mike, we are only at like 60 subscribers because we don't YouTube. We just started a YouTube channel. We're definitely young. So we are going to start promoting our YouTube channel. There is another Legion's Lair, but there is only one Legion's Lair official.
Hold on, time out. The Legion's Lair YouTube channel I started.
There is some other group.
That's mine. I started it so we would have the name.
Well,
I started it 3 years or 2.5 years ago.
Yes. So there's another group that's not Legion's Lair official. It's just straight Legion's Lair.
Oh,
and
no
if
kidding.
you go to them, they have like, I don't even know who they are or what they do, but they have like 55,000 subscribers.
Oh, dude, maybe
we are not that popular, but don't subscribe to them. Subscribe to Legion's Lair official. You'll see me and Mike's face on there. We are going to start putting more stuff on there.
I love how you threw the official in there.
Yes, so it has to be Legion's Lair official. You'll see it. Other than that, we're at 60 subscribers, and we're going to do what everybody else does. We get to 100 subscribers, we're going to start giving stuff away. We get to 200, we're going to start giving stuff away. We're going to work our way up. We want to get to 500 subscribers, right, Mike? Just like everybody else.
Dude, we might
and
be.
We will get there. I even have an Acragor. We're gonna give stuff away. We just have to get the subscribers, people.
Damn, you're serious about that.
I'm serious. That's what we have to do. I even have a Crashbox custom pillar inside here. It's a build your own pillar. So
Wow.
I mean, let's open it up real quick and take a look. So inside here would be all the little pillar pieces. You would obviously have to buy the magnets, but the pillars are here. They need painted. It's a build your own pillar set, and there's quite a bit. I mean, this pillar could be huge.
Oh damn.
And there's still more in here. So we're gonna give this away as well. This is obviously given to me by Christopher Pinkerton from Crashbox Customs. I was going to paint it and do it myself and whatnot, but I'm like, you know what? Let's give it away to the subscribers, the people who are watching the show who love us. So yeah, we have that. Mike, what about
All I gotta say is titties.
Ah, you can say it.
Titties.
I'm gonna
Curtis Ackerman said we can say titties because we're not in the cabal. Anyways, I don't feel like saying titties, so this is all
T-I-T-Y. No.
So if for people who don't know, Broder of Bjorngar has pauldrons that kind of look like metal boobies, and that's where that titty joke came from, because on a show the uber talented Brian Almeida was on.
Yes.
We discussed or we coined them TPs, titty pauldrons. So, but anyways, now that we're not in the cabal, I guess we're free to say what we want to.
Curtis says if we get to 100 subscribers tonight, I will donate one guest appearance on Shooting the Show.
I've already been on Shooting the Show.
Hey,
Free Curtis days. I want to be on Shooting the Shelf Curtis days too. So
Brad will be saying so many pauldrons. Look, I'm blushing already.
But dude, man,
what? Hey, Joseph says show that blanket again.
My blanket.
Mike got that at Mesquite Con. That is a one-of-a-kind Retro Rags exclusive blanket. Now, yours truly got one as well. I got the Siege of Bjorngard artwork. I think mine's the same size, but mine's sideways. Yours is long ways or whatever.
Yeah, well, this is interesting here. This is the back of the packaging art, the original packaging art.
Yeah.
This is the front, the card art by Nate Barch.
Yeah.
And Four Horsemen Studios. So this is a blanket, and of course that is a picture by Nate.
I'm wearing sweat.
Right there. Hold on, I got to show something else. If we turn this, you see that picture right there? Oh. Right there.
Oh, is that the Nate
Cast Bar by Trevor Williams?
That's Trevor's.
Yeah, he's hanging there. Actually, it's Scapular the Crypt Breaker 2, not in his mirror disguise. I still have to get that art off of Trevor so I can hang it up. Dude, what's in the news, bro?
Well, let's see here. If you were lucky enough, I think everyone was lucky enough to get a mystery box. They're still available. In fact, I can pull that up if you'd like.
Brad, I heard you got 10 and you're donating 8 of them to me.
Oh, I'm not that generous.
Was this
false? Arnold would give that shit away.
This was false news.
Would he though? Let's see here. Let's share. Where is it? I thought it was there. Can I share that? Yeah, there we go. So, wait, is it working? Hey, it's working.
It is.
Obviously, this was the Mysteries of Mythos. Are we still showing this? There we go. So yeah, as you can see, we still have plenty to buy from. $75 a pop. I think I bought two with tax and shipping. I think it came to 170. Does that sound about right, Mike?
Yeah, mine came to 120 because my lovely girlfriend Melissa, she got me a $50 gift certificate for Christmas, and I never had
Ooh.
used it, and I figured I'll use it on this sale. So we each got 2 boxes. Correct?
I did. I grabbed two boxes.
Same with me. And whenever they come in, the next episode, we're going to do an unveiling of at least one of the boxes each.
I think Jordan wants me to do the pizza wrap. Damn you, Jordan, you son of a pepperoni.
So I'm excited to see what I get.
Yeah.
The Chase figures, the ones they remade, the remade Chase figures are some heavy hitters.
Let me get a drink here because I got something to say. Mike.
You say it, buddy.
Now, I know there were some people who were upset on the Cabal. And I don't know why they were upset. And I know a lot of people went to battle for the Four Horsemen. Some maybe went a little too to battle. But that being said, I go think about this, Mike. I'm getting what? We bought 2 mystery boxes, so we're guaranteed to get 4 figures, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we would have went to a show, a convention, a show where the Four Horsemen were at, they'd probably be selling figures like these and common figures that are going to be in our mystery boxes for $40 a piece. So to get 2 figures at a table would cost you $80. So 4 figures, which what we got would have cost us 2 80s. That would have been 160, correct? I think that's my math.
Yeah.
So you show up at the con, you pay $160 for 4 Mythic Legion figures. That's pretty damn good, and to know that you're going to walk away from that table with 2 figures that are sold out and you can't get anywhere, and they go for over $100.
Well,
and know that you're getting 2 figures that possibly could be common figures. How could you? To me, it's they could just throw the figures on there and sell them out real quick. But I think this is cool. This is something different. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're looking at probably between shipping, $10 shipping flat, and maybe $5 in taxes. So
yeah.
you're
So
looking
at some people
you're
live
looking
differently.
at $90. So you're looking at $45 a figure. Basically, the Four Horsemen you're getting a figure that is no longer available for $90, and they're throwing in a free newer figure. I mean, you can't beat that.
What's up? Hopefully that's let's see here. Oh yeah, hopefully he can see behind us. Let me remove us.
And this is the major news of the day. Statue Con. Oh my God!
I just gave you a little glimpse there. Just a little glimpse.
Oh, did we want to transition into statue?
Well, yeah, we can transition to that. So real quick, yes, I still encourage everyone to get your mystery boxes while you can. It looks like there's still plenty to go around, but you can't go wrong with it. I mean, to know that you're going to come out with a figure that's just, you know what I mean? That's, like I said, sold out, no longer can get. I don't care where they found them in the warehouse or where they were. They knew they were there. They got them. These are probably the figures they bring to cons, and every now and then people who are waiting in line, who are first up, get the chance to get some of these figures, and now they're letting everybody a chance to possibly get these figures, and I think it's great. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. That's
Nice.
great thing here. But yes, so definitely get your hands on one of those mystery boxes. Next, if you
Brad,
want,
what is StatueCon?
oh, let me get out of here. StatueCon. So let me.
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it? What
No.
the hell? Who the hell? You've never heard of it? Well, let me tell you about it. So StatueCon will be this July 11th through 14th. Me and Mike will be there at StatueCon this summer. We're going to be there definitely Friday and Saturday. We'll probably get there Thursday night, get our tables set up and whatnot. But yeah, we've been invited to go and represent the Four Horsemen Studios and be a street team and check out StatueCon. It sounds like it's going to be a really cool time. It's in Michigan. Let me go here now. It's kind of right in between. It's a little south from where we were before, Mike, at Muskegon.
Yeah, it's near the border. The border, Indiana border?
Yes, it's real close to the Indiana border, and it's actually close to Chicago, I feel like, when I looked it up.
So Gary, Indiana, Chicago.
But this is the gentleman here, Marcos. He's he's running the gig, and I've been in contact with him, and this is his site here. This is the RSVP, but he has the other site. Where is it? The Collector Zone. So what we're going to do is me and Mike are going to be there for those 2 days, be setting up. We're going to be promoting this. That's actually what's behind us in the background. Schmerber. Yes, I live in Michigan. Yeah, I think, obviously there was a decent amount of Michigan folk at the MesquiteCon meetup that we had for MesquiteCon. So if we could get those same people to mosey on down a little south there, I think it's St. Joseph, I believe.
Okay.
Is where it's at. St. Joseph, Michigan. I'm trying to think of the other one next to it. I forgot the name of it. I almost said it was Three Olives. It's not Three Olives. Oh, here we go. We'll get him up here. It is the only statue convention in the U.S. Thousands of high-end statues. But we are also, yes. So Marcos is obviously I think he's a newer Four Horsemen retailer. So obviously me and Mike are going to have stuff for sale there. Well, Mike, there's going to be some big names there from what I hear. Maybe you've heard of them. Yes, Twitterhead. Maybe you've heard of Sideshow.
Yes.
So those are some big names.
Do you know what this means, Brad?
What does it mean, Michael?
You and I can't touch anything if they're high-end statues.
What?
Because we're bound to break something, buddy.
No.
We'll just stick with our booth. The Four Horsemen durable figures. Yeah.
No, I would say the statues. We're going to bring some bigger figures too, because I know like some of the people like obviously like statues. Like, well, maybe bring some of these guys here. Who knows? Jeremy said he might send us some. Who knows? We'll send some exclusive. Who knows?
Cool.
Maybe.
Well, it's going to be a fun time, buddy.
Yeah. I'm excited. Like I said, we have some time to obviously promote it. So we're going to slowly start just creeping it in and promote it up and get it there and get it.
And it's 4 hours away from us, I believe. Correct?
4.5 hours, I think, from us. So it's not too far. MesquiteCon was 5.5. Yeah. So.
Okay. Cool.
Curtis says 5.5 for me. Oh yeah, because Curtis is on that other side there. So yeah, Mike, who knows, Curtis? Check it out. It looks like, and if I'm correct, I think it's free. I don't think it's being charged. I could be wrong.
Wow, that's different.
So yeah, yes. So product will be there, Lauren. Did I not say that? Ah, yes, it's free. Free is good.
Nice.
So I'm in the mix of booking my hotels. No free statues. Well, unless somebody wants to give away, there may be a giveaway. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be stuff. Me and Mike actually might do a giveaway or do something, right, Mike?
Yeah, I think I was planning on doing that.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll have something cool to do there at the show. Maybe if you're there, we'll have you throw your name in a bowl and do something randomly, pick it out, and maybe somebody will get a figure. Put your address down, and if you're not there, you want to leave, and we'll mail it to you. But other than that, yeah.
Is that the news?
We also have, obviously, I see Iz Ramirez. Yes, we do have the Mythic Meetup in Sacramento.
We
I
do.
think that's coming up in the next week or so, right? I do believe. So yeah, I was trying to find.
Mythic
Actually,
Meetup is it this weekend coming up? I believe it is.
I think you might be right. I thought it was in May, though. I thought it was May. I didn't get prepared for the Mythic Meetup. I was so discombobulated switching to YouTube tonight because we're so used to just going StreamYard right to Facebook that as soon as it said that we couldn't go to Facebook, I was like, oh, uh-oh. I'm like, oh, no. I wanted to cry, but no, I didn't. God's fire is in the news. Yes!
God's fire's in the news. Well,
yes. Yeah, Mark was in the comments. So, like I said, if you have any questions, we're here, and like I said, we're going to keep promoting this until I panicked. I was like, and I felt all good too because I was like, I'm on time, everything's working, everything's doing good, and then it just all fell apart. Yes, there you are, my man. Mythic Meetup is on May the 4th. Be with you. What? May 4th and 5th.
Wow. So that's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Iz. Appreciate you. Actually, Iz, I think we'll be talking about you again next week in our episode, but we'll talk. Well, I'm about to do it right now. And we'll talk more about that here. But actually, what I can do, I might as well just show. I forgot to show this video. Let me show you the video. Can you see it? Can you hear it? So, just a little taste for you. Little statue con. Like I said, we may be the only articulated folk there, but it'll be cool.
Nice.
What's
well, this is 2 weeks from now, we can promo what we're going to do. 2 weeks from now, Tuesday the 7th, I believe, we're going to have a guest wheel where we have an episode based around nothing but 4 horsemen tribute figures. And we'll go through the history of them, and we'll go down the list, and then we're going to bring on guests to be immediately be put into the hot seat and give us their top 3 4 horsemen tribute figures. So hopefully we can get a lot of guests on next.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. That's why I was telling Iz that we might be talking about him, because if we're talking about tributes, he would be right up in there.
Yes, he would.
What's it saying? Put that.
Let's give some shout outs to the people in the feed. Our
Yeah.
first guy tonight was J Mac 77. J Mac. We have Wholesome Warlock. We have is it the Inevitable?
Go up here. Let me go
Curtis
back.
Ackerman. We have Jesse Arnold, Kent from Kent Pool Collects. We have Stoat Zillah, and we know Stoat because you're going to see Stoat here in a few minutes. Let's see, Tanya McCoy and
Eduardo.
What's that?
I see Eduardo.
Okay.
Kevin McCoy.
JD Gibson. We got
Darla
Joseph
Ackerman.
Oh, we got Darla, yes. Kevin McCoy.
Yeah. Mark Halseel.
We got Mark in the house. We got your wife, Lauren Jones. Let's see here. Any other names we're missing? Joseph H.
I'm like, how is Just Shelfit here? Is Curtis and Just Shelfit here?
I don't. Oh, yeah.
Jose.
Shelfit's going to be Jesse Armour. There's Schmerber. I'm trying to see. Is Ramirez.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Collector Zone.
Yeah, that's Marcos.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Yes, Marcos.
Okay. Well, Kirby Smith.
Kirby?
We got Jeff. Looks like Jeff Evans.
Nice Kurt. I didn't see Kurt. Horrible.
And let's see if we got
Carlo.
What's that?
I see there was Carlo.
Yeah. So what did you get, buddy, before we bring our guest on? Anything less?
Well, I got some I got doodles, Michael.
Oh God, don't ruin that scapular.
Sorry, Michael.
Damn.
Hold on. I got turtles.
What are they? NECA?
Yeah. So yeah, I got turtles.
Oh, that's Michelangelo.
Donatello. I got Raphael and Leo.
He's the leader.
Yep. Leonardo leads.
I gotta tell you,
Michelangelo is a party dude.
Oh, he is so he's the yellow?
Orange, yeah.
Orange.
Well, I was able to find all four. So that's what I got before I went on vacation. And yes, I had a blast on vacation. I never get to go on vacation. Haven't been there in like 10 years. So it was nice to go enjoy the beach. It's probably the tannest you've ever seen me.
Pretty tan, buddy.
You're pretty tan. I'm as white as can be. And it's like, you're pretty tan, man.
Just so that's all you got. You're on vacation, obviously.
Now, Mike, yours are probably going to blow mine away. So show everybody what you showed in the beginning, because there was only a few people watching in the beginning. So what did you get?
Okay.
Because what you showed was some true grails.
Timothy Pung came through for me. Ooh. And the Cabal. First, I got Halmir Golden Tooth.
Yes.
I needed this dwarf.
Here, I'll do that. There you go.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I needed him.
Yeah.
Then he really brought the fire out. I scooped up Sir Galaron.
Now that there is probably that's a huge grail.
Yeah, they both really are. I needed both of them. Now, do you know what I'm down to?
What's that?
I've got the Gold Scarabus, all the Gothotropolis birds, all the Cosmic Legions. I got all the Mythic Legions, but for the Silver Knight Legion Builder, the Gold Skeleton, and the Deluxe Knight Builder set. Those are the only 3 I need left.
Dude,
I got all the weapons packs, everything. So I'm almost to your status, buddy.
Well,
not quite there. Which that case holds them all.
Yes, this case does hold all the mythics. To date.
Where are you putting your cosmics?
They're in another room. Yeah, they're in another room.
Nice.
It's all good. Let's get Mike back in here. I feel sad. Mike's not in the picture anymore.
So a big shout out to Timothy for hooking me up with 2 of those grails that I needed. Just a few more to go. Let's bring on the guest. What do you think?
I'm ready for the man, the myth, the legend. This guy is a true trooper. Folks, we are in for a treat tonight because this guy really is a great Cabal member. He really is. When this guy shows up to Legion's Con with his Stoat Ma Goats totes filled with IPAs and beers and seltzers. He is a true trooper, man. It really is an awesome dude. So yes, let's bring on and welcome our friend Stoat Zillah. Oh, meow.
I can't think of any Blofeld lines, but that's like, I've been sitting here with this cat on my lap.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I'm like, Katie. Now, Stoat, obviously, you don't. I mean, we're always going to call you Stoat, but obviously that isn't your true name.
That is not my true name. And
I mean, maybe there's some people who are very upset right now to find.
Well, last year, when I met the Meister Burger, Schmerber Burger, he was so upset we didn't exchange his stuff, and I sent him my address with my real name on it, and he's just like, "That's not your real name." He was devastated. I'm sorry, Gregory. No, I Stoatzel is a part of it's a nickname from high school, and then I tagged on the Zillah. Just because I found so many people. I went to a large high school in this area. My graduating class was over 400. And years ago, I had so many people sending me friend requests, and I didn't remember them. And so I just went incognito. So my real name is Colin.
Yes.
And we've got a Cullen. I know there's a Colin in the UK. And anytime I'm in a group of people talking and people say Cullen, I hear Colin and I almost say, what?
Yeah.
So Stoat works. I mean,
I like Stoat.
I like it too.
Yeah, because you won and I had to send you something and you just sent your real name.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay. I mean,
yep.
I mean, and I'd still call you Stoat and you'll still be in my phone as Stoat. So it's
right. Yeah, but in high school, I have no musical talent, but I hung out with musicians, right? So a bunch of them were reading Full Moon, which is the Keith Moon biography, and I can admit that I am an odd duck at times. I can do a lot of silly things, let's say. And in this book, there was a hotel manager that Keith Moon referred to as Gilbert the Wonder Stoat because he was an odd little man. And all of my friends are like 6 foot or taller, and I'm 5'8". So I was an odd little man in high school, so they nicknamed me Stoat. It was actually the Wonder Stoat is the full nickname.
Wonder Stoat.
Yeah, so if you see me, some of my handles on social media are the Wonder Stoat.
I'm telling you right now, man, if 4 horsemen are listening right now, this would be the time for them to go back and go, let's make a sick ass Xylona's flock goat. A wonder goat, dude. I mean, like, seriously.
Well, that whole goat thing is just because it rhymes, and Wacky Jackie dubbed me that at Legion's Con.
I like that. Stoat Ma Goats. And now everyone, it's caught on because everyone calls you that now.
But the other half of the story is the Zillah part. So I'm a little Irish guy, right? And, you know,
right.
we it should be. I know, Greg. The Irish have a tendency to enjoy their sauce at times. And when I was 21, 22, bars in Buffalo close at 4. So we would close. Yeah, we would close the bars, and then we'd go out and eat and then go to bed. Well, one evening we were coming out of a bar and Metallica had been playing, and I came out. I was all jacked up, and I literally walked down the street and I punched out at least 10 side view mirrors on cars.
Oh, ouch.
And so, yeah, not my smartest move, but it evolved into, if you're any Blue Oyster Cult fans out there, the saying went, "Oh no, there goes Buffalo, go Stoatzilla." So that's where that all came from. I've mellowed in my old age. Still wacky, but not. I don't punch any mirrors anymore.
Wow,
yeah,
lucky for cars.
Yes, and my hand.
Yeah, I imagine. What damage was there on your hand in the morning?
Yeah,
actually, you know what? It was really only like swelling. The problem was that I went home and like started punching out windows in the garage.
Oh,
and
man.
that's when I needed to go to the hospital for stitches because of the window bit me.
Oh my god!
You had to be drinking the good liquor, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Wow,
Whenever I hear stories like that, people are like, "I was drinking that good stuff."
Yeah.
Van Johnson got nothing on you.
No, he can have the crown now.
Okay, nice.
Oh yeah, Van.
Well, let's get into this interview, my friend. We want to get to know more about.
I'm sorry, real quick. I just want to let you know I am representing.
Oh,
you can't see it. I forgot to stand up earlier when you introduced me. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
I didn't even wear my shirt tonight because I was just so discombobulated.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Your faces represent. Come on.
I'm representing Ohio.
There you go.
Nice. So, since this is our first official YouTube show, I want to clarify the first question to you, Stoat, and that is, I used to ask this question.
I know
what got you into adult toy collecting? And I was made fun of.
You know what? I watched you for at least a year before you changed it, and I never thought of anything but action figures every time you said it.
I'm going to ask it this way. What got you into action figure collecting as an adult, and how long have you been collecting, my friend?
Well, I've been collecting. So I was born in 1970. And of course, you know, the 70s saw the birth of Star Wars figures. So I still have all of my figures. They're down in my Darth Vader case and my C-3PO case down in the basement. Most of the vehicles are all gone. My Millennium Falcon's gone. I do still have a twin pod cloud car down there.
Ooh, nice.
But yeah, and what's funny is I loved Adventure People. So when the Four Horsemen did the Adventure People tribute, that struck a chord. I had a ton of those in the 70s. But yeah, so Star Wars was my big one. You know, my mom took me in 77 to see A New Hope, and I haven't missed a movie in the theater since. So that's what got me into, real toy collecting. And then into the 80s, my parents divorced when I was 5, so my dad moved to Boston, and I would go and spend the summer with him, and when I was 14, I got a job at a bookstore, and every paycheck, I would go to KB Toys and spend it all on GI Joe.
Yes.
So I have all of my GI Joes from the 80s still.
Yes.
And then I filled in some gaps. So I do have a flag. I don't know that it's as complete as yours, Brad. I think I'm still missing like maybe 7 deck clips yet. But I do have the mast cap. Dude didn't know what he was selling. He was selling a broken mast. Didn't realize that the mast cap was worth so much. And I was like, I will gladly give you $15 for that on eBay.
Well, Stoat, I've been also known to fill a few gaps.
Wow. Tell your wife, though, don't worry.
Yeah, that was a joke. That's a deal, because those little teeny tiny pieces of plastic go for lots of money. What's the deckhand, the deck rail?
Yep, I've got all the deck rails unbroken.
Yeah, that's where. If you got that one, that's a pretty penny.
Yeah, I do still need the Defiant, though. That's my GI Joe Grail, and I only collect up to 89. So I have probably about 80% of the line up to 89. Yeah, and then after that, I thought they got kind of silly with the day glow colors, and when the missiles started launching, I didn't like that anymore.
I think I'm up to about 90. Not that I don't have a few 91s or 2s or 3s, but I don't like search after anything after probably 91.
Yeah. And I didn't go to, after any of the stuff like, the Joe Con exclusives and stuff like that. Though I wouldn't have minded that President Cobra Commander with his podium or whatever that was.
I do have that. Yeah. I did collect the 25th anniversary Joes. I did like those. But like you said, then when they stopped, then it went to the collector club.
Right.
And I didn't follow it then. So I wasn't familiar with all those figures that go for like $100 or more.
Right.
But I mean, they're cool. They're like the most GI 3 3/4 GI Joe.
Yeah.
So far, So
I just knew that with everything else I'm collecting, I wasn't going to try and get all of those 3 3/4. And then of course they released the classifieds, and yes, I have everything so far.
Yeah, that's how I am.
I funded both of the HasLabs, so I got my Hiss tank downstairs, and I bought 2 of the mobile missile systems, so those should be delivered in the next week, I think they said.
I missed out on the Tiger Force Roadblock.
Oh, you know what? I was able to get it off of Target. It sold out on Hasbro Pulse immediately.
Yes.
And then what I did miss was the ferret.
I missed him as well. So those are the only 2 that I need. But
I know I'll get it. I don't count it as being missed because it's a pre-order. I know I'll get it.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
I just didn't lock it in yet. Yeah.
You got to be patient, and if you know that
exactly.
There's times when that's going to come. It's not like, hey, it's not going to be all like that one and done. It's like, it'll be back up on Target's website.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Right before they get released, and you'll.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then I'm a huge He-Man fan. You can see the minis and the birds behind me. Yeah. And so He-Man came out in 82, right? And my birthday's in September, and between my mother and grandmother and my birthday and Christmas, they got me everything from that first wave. They got me Castle Grayskull, all the figures, Point Dread, the Wind Raider, the Battle Ram, and I still have all of that. And then, as an adult, I went back, picked up.
So you have everything vintage He-Man?
I have most things vintage He-Man. I'm missing vehicles yet. I don't have any of those crazy dinosaurs yet. But I have most of the regular release figures. I still need I think it's the Terror Claws Skeletor. I don't know why he's so expensive. And I don't have any of the light up He-Man Skeletor, the laser light and the laser power or whatever they were called. So I don't have those. And there's a couple other things, but I have all the Meteorbs. I have all the rock guys, all that stuff.
Nice. What about classics? You collect most?
Oh yeah. And that's actually, if we want to go back to Mike's original question was about adult collecting. So we can get into the classics part there, but to answer the question finally, I got back into toy collecting back in 2008. My wife passed away in 2008.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, cancer's a bitch. But
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie, it was filling a void, and all I was starting to do is I was just starting to get back into toy collecting, and I was just going after cherry picking some superheroes, right? I wanted to get some DC guys and some Marvel guys. I had never heard of Masters of the Universe Classics yet, but I was getting into the DCU, the DC Universe Classics, and like I'm a big Green Lantern fan, so I got into those, and then someone started talking about the Masters of the Universe Classics, and I saw Drago Man. Drago Man was the first one I picked up, and I said to myself that was going to be the only one I pick up. The only things I'm missing is, aside from like the original Spirit of Grayskull, which I will never own, the Silver She-Ra, which I will never own. I'm missing the very first King Grayskull with the brown cape. I do have the bronze one. I'm missing the color change Orko, but I do have the regular Orko. And then I'm missing Moss Man with the flocked ears. I have the other one with the unflocked ears. And then I have everything else when it comes to classics.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a run.
Yeah.
Too.
I may or may not get a little obsessive with things.
Wow.
I wonder if they did they do that stuff on purpose, those variants like that, or is that just like they messed up and then
I think the Moss Man one was just like a running production change.
Gotcha.
Like that maybe never intended to flock his ears. But I think the Orko one was like limited to those that were at San Diego Comic-Con that year.
I'd always love to know those like behind the scenes stories. Is it something where like the guy messed up? Like, dude, you were supposed to flop the whole damn figure, not just the ears. Jesus. And then there's like, just sell it. I'll sell it. I'll get rid of it. We'll do something with it, It's like,
we'll bury it in the desert with all the ET cartridges.
Well, yeah, exactly. And it becomes this like rare thing. It's like, was it something mistake? And then like, they're like, all right, well, we'll turn this into some rare variant. Who knows?
Right.
Well,
but yeah, and then from there, I went hard on Marvel Legends. I have a near complete Toy Biz collection. I have all the Build-A-Figures from Toy Biz.
Damn.
Near complete DC Universe Classics. Some of the DC superheroes, the prior line. I have some of those, not all of those, but just again, if it was a unique character, I picked it up.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
I see two people have commented saying, yes, I guess there's another Legion's Lair streaming right now. So we are Legion's Lair official. Those other guys who have 55,000 subscribers, I don't know where those guys. I don't know where they are. We're only at 60, but you need to watch us, not them. Okay.
Hey, 60 is the new 55,000.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let us know if we get to 100 at the end of the show. Oh, we're at 73. Ooh, baby, we can do this. Come on, guys, let's get to 100.
Woo!
I did subscribe while I was waiting, just to clear, So I'm on there.
We can transition into the next question, Stu. Is it safe to say that DC and Motu Classics got you into Four Horsemen products?
Absolutely, yes. You are correct, sir. Because that's when I found out about the Four Horsemen. And I was like, oh, this is neat. So, I did what anybody else would do. I went out on the internet and started, looking the boys up and seeing what they were up to. And that's when I found Seventh Kingdom. Ooh. So, yeah. So, Seventh Kingdom, which I have a complete Seventh Kingdom. I have anything that they produced. I think the only thing I don't have is I can never remember the little commander dude, that sci-fi dude with the blue head. He's kind of
cartoony. About Magma Corpse.
Yeah,
Magma Corpse. Yeah,
I can never remember that one. But like, I don't have the Comic-Con tattoo on his arm, or the Four Horsemen tattoo. That was
You don't
like
have the variant one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the variant. I have the regular one that I bought off their site back in the day. But yeah, so when I started, I found Seventh Kingdom when the Queen's Council was out, and it was like one character per website, and you would go all over the place. And like, I went one from October Toys, one off of back then it was swooshnet.com. I think they had the
Yeah,
the,
they did
the,
that
the robot.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so I went and tracked all those down. I then went back and got all of Ramathor and crew, and then finished up with the Minotaurs. And in fact, I finally got the Royal Guard there, the Cow Minotaur. Just 2017, I got him.
Gotcha.
I'd been watching him on eBay, and I mean that was probably the only one I paid over $100 for. But
yeah,
those nice. So it's nice, So that's good. And then transitioned. I've got all the Gothatropolis, the Dark and Light Talismans, the Timekeepers. I've got all the birds. I've got the little owl.
Yeah, I finally got that last year.
Yeah, because once I got in and found them from Gothatropolis on, I was pre-ordering everything from them.
So you've been in it for a while.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you are definitely not a noob at all when it comes to Four Horsemen or anything. You were definitely old school. Been around.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What was your experience like for Legions Con 2023, and was that your first Legions Con or no?
Yeah, that was my first Legions Con. It was actually my second real con, because I met you guys at PowerCon back in August. That was my first real con, because we have little cons in Buffalo and they're mostly bullshit. And when I saw that Columbus was only 5 hours away, I'm like, oh, I got to go to PowerCon.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
5 hours is doable.
Oh yeah, and especially I mean, your guys' speed limit is what, 70? So I was very happy.
Yeah, some parts are 70, so it's very nice. I like that. They upped that a few years back. Yes. 70 means you can do probably 80.
Yeah. No, I definitely was. Plug your ears, Michael. I definitely was not going the speed limit.
No. There's like what common law, or what is that? The gentleman's agreement that we all know we can do 5 to 7, possibly 10, depending.
Right. But as far as Legions Con last year, I mean, I can't express enough. I know everybody says, you got to go to Legions Con, you got to go to Legions Con, and they're right. You do. I had such a great time. I mean, everybody, you're meeting them for the first time, and they're still, treating you like family, which is awesome. My only word of caution, I mean, I got there on Thursday, and I may or may not have overdone it. So Jackie had to call and wake me up so that I didn't miss G-Con. But then I kept falling asleep at G-Con.
Yeah. Well,
if you heard snoring at G-Con, that was me.
If I remember correctly, I mean, I'm not trying to pride on this, but I was one of the last people every night.
Oh yeah.
And you were I would have to say you were there. You were there for you were late some nights with me.
Yeah, Friday night I went to bed early. But Thursday night, I definitely was closing the show, and then I took it easy. I stayed up late the other nights, but paced myself.
Nice.
I mean, if I would have known I was getting tribute figures, I would have went to bed a lot earlier the night before on Thursday as well. And that goes for Van as well. I think if we all known that, we probably would.
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. At least I made it to G-Con.
Yeah, well, he eventually was watching some
spirits, or spirits, if you prefer.
Nice. So it's safe to say you had a great time, and we will see you at Legions Con 2024.
Oh yes.
Nice. Now, how excited are you for Legion's Con 2024.
I'm very excited because I'm coming in on Wednesday this time instead of Thursday. I figured I got the room just in case. No, I did not. I did not get intern, much to my chagrin. But at least this way I can ease into things.
Here's what I will say about that, Stoat. Go on the Cabal. Ask who did get intern if someone's not taking someone.
You know what?
Hey, maybe somebody's watching.
It comes my way. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to petition, if you will. If somebody says, "Hey, I heard you want to go," and they offer it to me, sure, I'll give them $150.
Well, that's the thing. I go, you have a hotel room, you're going to be there,
right?
If someone's willing to let you tag along, hey, get an Uber.
Right. Yeah, it's
share something.
7 months away. People's plans may change.
And I got to tell you, with how wonderful the intern for a day experience is, I think it's worth just throwing a post up because everybody who's going, there is a handful of people who don't use their +1s. And the Cabal is such a good community and giving. So,
Wonder Goat.
I know.
Jackie loves giving my nicknames.
Well, and here's the thing too. You know what to expect. And we know what to expect of you. Now you don't have to come with another cooler of beer for everyone.
Oh, I may.
He's like, that's my thing. I'm doing it, man.
Right. I'm running out of room. I mean, I'm putting stickers all over the first one, and I'm running out of room, and I have more stickers to put on there.
I mean, you'd be amazed that the bar there gets busy. And it's a great pub there at the hotel, but it does get busy sometimes, and it's very convenient when someone says, "Hey, you want a beer?" and you're like, "What do you got?" And I mean, like, seriously, when you open it up, I mean, there was a smorgasbord of selection.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it wasn't like you just had Coors Light and you're like, you're only getting what I
right.
want.
No,
I mean, you were definitely very friendly.
If you want mainstream beers, go to Jackie's Cooler.
Yes,
we've had this discussion.
You guys had
a lot. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with the mainstream beers, except whoever put the Bud Light in my cooler last year. That was not cool. Yeah, I'm not a Bud Light fan. But seriously, Buffalo has so many breweries in it now, and probably every city does. But so that's what I did. I went and I just bought a smorgasbord of Buffalo beers just because I wanted to bring some Buffalo with me for you guys.
Okay, well, Stoat, Mike, what was the name across the highway with that we went and ate at, Mike? The place that had all the beer and all the gourmet food. It was like
it Wegmans?
What was it?
Was it Wegmans?
Wegmans, yeah,
because they're from Rochester.
Yeah,
so that's where they started.
Wegmans.
So we have, that's where, like, I grocery shop at Wegmans.
Okay, so see, me and Mike were not familiar with Wegmans.
Right, yeah,
so
no, they're
were
not
like
in
blown
Ohio.
away.
I was
like,
actually surprised to see them that were across the street in New Jersey.
Yeah. It's funny because it's across the street, but you have to get on the highway, around that jug or whatever, Jughead or whatever.
I stayed at the hotel next to the event, and for me to get from my hotel to your hotel, I had to drive like 15 minutes because I had to make a right and go down and take a couple of the jug handles to get back.
Jug handles, what I say, jug handles. Yeah, like two of them, and they were doing one of them was construction, so it was like terrible.
No left turns. Please take 3 rights instead.
And it's funny because you can see it. You're like right there. It's right there, but you have to go whoop whoop to get over there. Yeah. So, but other than that, it was a great place to eat. The burger food was great. Smorgasbord of alcohol across the street at Wegmans. Yeah, Wegmans. Man, it was a cool place. Yeah.
Yeah. It is that time again of the show.
Is it? Is it really?
Oh my gosh. Are you getting hot?
Yes. And I had my mouse pad ready. My mouse pad is downstairs.
Hold on. I got one. Yes. It is the hot seat time, baby. Are you ready for this?
I am.
Okay. Put on your iron undies.
Fireproof underwear.
Now sitting in the hot seat. Okay. what is your favorite Legion's faction or affiliation,
Right.
and why?
Hands down, Circle of Poxus. And reason being is when I was 19, I dropped out of college, right? And I wound up washing dishes at a Chi-Chi's back in the day.
Oh,
and there were
Chi-Chi's.
Yeah, dude, that was Chi-Chi's was the best, man. I still have a margarita.
In
What?
Spanish. You know what that means?
I know what Chi-Chi's is. It was dude's nickname for his wife, and yeah, it was referring to her pauldrons, let's say.
Yes.
But yeah, so there were 4 of us that washed dishes, and none of us had a car, so we were all riding bicycles. So we called ourselves the 4 bicyclists of the apocalypse. There was one dude that all he listened to was death metal, so he was death, of course. Then there was another dude who was a history major, so he got to be war. And then it came down to me and another dude, and the other dude had an apartment, and I lived at home. So I had plenty of food, so he was famine, and I became pestilence. So that's why Poxus is my boy.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
Interesting. That's cool.
Now, were you excited for this Poxus wave?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been salivating for this.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
well, plus, I mean, the longest pre-order in Horseman history. My goodness.
Was it? I think you might be right.
So.
I think it was.
Yeah.
It was pretty long.
Because even the Kickstarters came faster than that.
I do feel like Arether was long, but it was even COVID and it was long.
You know what? I did forget about that because that was one of the waves that I actually couldn't pre-order, but I got lucky because I think that might have been the last in-stock sale they had for a wave. So I was able to get most of my stuff off of that and then track down the couple other things that I missed. But yeah.
Yeah, I missed out on that, but I did end up getting it beforehand. I lucked out. Well, I think I showed up at a show and was able to get it at a show for costs rather than get PBTS prices or something like that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I missed was Red Shield Soldier and I think is it Gorthok the bearded ogre or orc in that wave? I can't remember his name.
That is
Warthog.
Warthog.
Yeah, no, Mike, if you remember, Mike's like, yeah, you need to go all in on this, Brad. And I'm like, yeah I guess. So I put my all in, and I remember I was going to check out, and I think an all in at that time, and that was before they charged tax.
Oh, right.
And so it was before they charged tax. So it was $500 to do an all in shipped to my house. And I was like, I don't think I'm all in on this mythic thing just yet. And then I had a second heart, and by the time I went back, they had changed it. Something had happened at the end of that month, and then they added tax. So then it was like almost $550. And I'm like, damn it! Like I should have just grabbed it. So then that deterred me from even getting it. And then when I ended up putting it on BBTS, I think it was like $670 is what it would have been if I hadn't showed up at a show at a con and seen them there and got it.
But this is the lesson for the new people in the Cabal.
Oh yeah, it's one of them things where it's like,
don't hesitate. Yeah, you don't have to keep them all. Right?
That's the thing. If you have the money. If you have the money, give it to them now. Get the cheap price, because when it comes in, you don't
yourself to do it. But because you will always find eager people to buy it or trade with you, and you're never going to get a better price.
Now, what is your favorite Legion's race, and can you explain why?
Mine actually is the demons. I don't think the demons get enough love. And honestly, who doesn't love a bad boy? Come on.
Yeah, I like it.
My high school mascot is the Blue Devil. That's why I was fawning over Tanya's Blue Devil that she did. That thing is amazing. I'm a Dookie because of that. I never went to Duke. So sorry, Tar Heel fans out there.
She did an amazing job.
Fantastic.
He did a
I
great
couldn't
job.
believe how good because she was teasing it 2 weeks ago. I think she showed the head off,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes. And people kind of knew what it was going to be, I
Mhm.
think. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so basically the demons, we know you're a high school mascot, but they are the Poxus.
Well, right. It just so
Yeah,
happens
figures
they are Poxus, so yeah, that was an added bonus. But I mean, I think that's probably what really drew me into doing the all in the original Kickstarter is because they kept unlocking demons. I was like, oh great, so if I keep giving you money, you'll keep unlocking more things. Sure.
Van Johnson. I'm going as Michael Casper's +1.
Now me and Mike will be there.
At intern.
We'll be there at intern. But we are pretty much each other's +1. Right. So
you are spoken for.
Yeah, we're Mike can't bring anybody. I can't bring anybody. So we're
gonna bring the party, baby.
Oh right,
but we are. We're bringing it. We're bringing it.
So
if you're going to intern, we're going to be there cheering you on.
So you'll be able to sample the cooler on Wednesday when I arrive.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, me and Mike technically don't have a hotel room Wednesday.
Oh, I see.
Because we didn't know we were going to intern.
Sure.
We just assumed we weren't. So we because last year we didn't go and we were out. We hung out at the hotel and did some other stuff. But so this year, we're going, and so me and Mike have made an adventure. We don't necessarily have to get a hotel room that night. We'll just wake up early in the morning and just drive. It's only 6 hours,
okay.
so
all right,
we'll just drive directly to there, and and the party begins.
Just don't stay at the murder motel next door.
Oh no, we'll be at the con. We're at the we
right.
got
no. But I mean, I went cheap and stayed at the place next door last year, and I swear it had a prison shower. It was not good.
As Ish would say, it had the AIDS floor, AIDS carpet.
Oh yeah. I mean, I found a cockroach in my fridge one morning. Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
Shoot.
Not good.
So, Stoat.
No bueno.
Stoat, what race that doesn't exist yet in Legions would you like for them to make?
Especially because of the way the new Sons of the Red Star figures look. They always give me like a desert vibe, especially Amir's unicorn there. And with the tassels on there, very Lawrence of Arabia kind of thing going on there.
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm thinking of the desert, I think of like some sort of reptile, like lizard men. I think people have said that before, but I mean, I need to see something like that. Desert power, if I can quote Dune.
Okay.
I loved everybody else's. Like, I mean, I don't want to be like the 20th person to say werewolf. Of course, I want a werewolf.
Well, let me admit, I'm going to say this. I have liked your answers so far. They've been very great. They've been great. I love them. And I like to hear different things. We don't normally hear, "Hey, I love demons. Hey, I love Poxus." I mean, it's normally not to say it's, but it's.
Normally,
my parents are good. My parents are good Christians, but I do love demons. Yes,
that's what I mean. It's good to hear something different instead of. I mean, I love House of Noble Bear. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right? I want everyone to say House of Noble Bear, but to hear something different is great. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, buddy. We want your top 5 Legions figures. Can be cosmic and mythic, and why?
All right.
5 to 1.
Yeah, I'm doing mythic. I'm gonna give like an honorable mention for cosmic. I love the High Warden, that big green potato. I just love that guy. So yes, and then figure obscura, Monkey King is my number 1 there.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
So that's your number 1.
No, but that's my number 1 for figure obscura.
Okay.
So I was doing those just as honorable mention.
Gotcha.
But then the rest of this, it's just going to be all mythic because, I mean, there's so much to choose from, and I just wanted to keep it mythic. But yeah, so my number 5 is Unken, and that's my only Motu tribute in there. But
love it.
When I was a kid, Man at Arms was my guy. You know, he was my favorite figure as a kid, and when I saw that Unken, you know, he's always had a special place in my heart.
Beautiful.
And I do love the orcs too. They're not demons, but I like.
Did you hear that, Curtis? He said he loves orcs.
I think you and Curtis are best friends now.
So then my number 4. What's funny is there's no orcs on my list though, but my number 4. I apologize, it's the wrong skeleton, but it is Brother Mandibulus.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Mike loves that guy.
Badass. I love that guy. Yeah.
He is.
3 is Aerthir, just because he's a badass. I mean, come on, look at all that. I mean, and I do have a thing for fire. Fire is good. Fire is your friend. 2. Yeah, 2 is Arakagor because he's a goddamn dragon.
Oh wow!
He's not
Look, I got him here.
Yeah, he's not the dragon, but yeah, love him. And then number 1, of course, is Poxus, just because I mean he's my Lord and Savior. I pray to him every night.
Lord and Savior Pox.
And he is the leader of your favorite faction.
Yep.
He's on Dr. Pimple Popper every night getting popped. He's
I've never seen that show. No.
Lauren's over there like, yes, pop the boxes, blackhead.
Oh man. So now we want to know your least 3 favorite Legion figures, 3 to 1, and why.
Yeah, and this is tough because this is like, you know, Sophie's choice, trying to pick things I don't like, and it's not so much that I don't like them. I'm annoyed at times by them. So I mean, number 3, I couldn't pick a 1. It's really any skeleton with hair. Any skeletons don't have hair, and it's a nitpick on my you know. Zombies, I get it. There's still some flesh on there, but a skeleton, where's that hair coming from? It bugs me.
But didn't they say that your hair still grows when you die? No.
Yeah, but you gotta have flesh that the hair's growing out of.
True. That makes sense. You gotta have the flesh that the hair grows in.
Yeah,
that's a misconception because as you die, like your fingernails, they say grows, but they don't. It's just your skin's
it's receding, if you will.
It makes it look
eaten away, whatever.
Well, that's like with Mike's figure, Amir. I mean, he has a blow dart. Like, how does Mike blow?
Just because he's badass.
Yeah,
I mean,
how does Mike blow?
He's got
the
no
blow
lungs,
dart?
but he's got a blowgun. Come on,
Brad. You knew that answer. I'm badass, brother.
All right.
You knew that. Damn. Good. Ignite him. Wow.
Yes. You will be knighted tonight on the Legion's Lair. The first time on YouTubies. Yes. You son of a biscuits.
You are now an official knight of the Legion's Lair, Stoat Zillah, because you recognized my badassery. Oh damn! You got skills, bro.
Dude, I'm getting ballsy when I'm there.
You got skills.
Ballsy there, guys.
See, this is why Paul can never make you a real sword.
No, I can handle it. I mean,
Is
light. I can handle it. What do you think that is? A 20-pound sword?
I'm not worried about the weight, man. I'm worried about you catching the blade instead of the hilt.
Killing it, baby, killing it.
Until I chop my arm off, and I'm like, Daniel,
Right.
Daniel, you made it to the shop, you son of a bitch.
And now that you're on YouTube, it'll go viral.
Dude, it would. Dude, Paul would be like, dude.
Jack, you're bleeding, dude.
Yeah, but imagine how much business Paul would get from that. That would be awesome.
Oh, dude. I know. Crown.
All right, so number two is Ragnar Stormforger.
Mike.
Yes!
Mike!
Woo!
We hate that little son of a bitch.
She's terrible.
I don't hate it, but she's not a dwarf. She's a very short human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the 2-pack that they've got coming. That's a female dwarf. I love that one.
Yeah.
Because
She's okay. I'm just
lost out.
I like to think that Ragna is beautiful under that helmet. Just absolute. I'd like for them to lift it off and her look like Gwendolyn or Delphine.
And that's, I would welcome that. It wouldn't change my answer just because she's all wrong for a female dwarf, in my opinion.
Matter of fact, I may pop her head off tonight and throw something else on there.
There you go.
Just to make her pretty.
But I think my number one is going to be very unpopular.
Ooh.
Not with you two necessarily, but it's Joran Runeshaker.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
people go easy on him. Go easy. Go easy.
I can't stand his color combinations. I find it quite garish.
He's right here.
I mean, I love the guy, but I don't, because he's just, I don't know, the blue and the green and the purple. Sorry, PGG.
Yeah, PPG.
It doesn't work for me.
It's right now.
Yeah.
Get the pitchfork.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. I absolutely. He's probably one of my favorite dwarves.
Right.
Next to Halmare. Yeah.
Halmare's pretty cool.
I love me some dwarves.
Yeah, Halmare's pretty cool.
I mean, look at me. I look like one.
You got that beard. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
And I forgot to point out, I did go to Brad's barber before the show because I wanted to look good.
You know what's funny? Just a little bit of tan on my face does bring out the white that I know. Yeah, it's like glowing on the side there, white. Wisdom, baby, Broder wisdom. That's how I teach Atlas good things and what to do.
Now, in preparation or in honor, I should say, of our episode in 2 weeks all about Four Horsemen tribute figures, I'm going to ask you this hot seat question, and it's getting a little steamy. You let me know if it's a little too hot for you, because other people have not wanted to answer this. It got too hot. Is it Emir Kaspar or Broder of Bjorngar? Which one do you like better, baby?
I'm pretty sure I already answered that question. It's hands down, it's Emir.
Yeah.
Take that, Brad. Get the sword out because he's being knighted a third time, baby.
Well, you know what? Just for that, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say, guess what, guys?
I can't see him.
It's Broder time.
Yeah, see, he has beautiful knees. That's all I can see.
Oh, yeah, he does have some knees here. Here, look, I'll...
All the better to kowtow to Caspilar.
What's that?
Yeah, look,
I said he's got beautiful knees. All the better to kowtow to Caspilar.
Yes.
There's Mike peeking in the background there in the middle.
So, and why is that?
Well, because he's badass.
Oh my God!
Like I said, I mean, it's that whole blowgun. Dude's got no lungs, but he can still hit you with a blowgun.
I know, man.
Yeah, right.
Who brought this guy?
God, you're a smart man, my friend.
All right, I'm going back to StatueCon.
Smart man. Okay, now Stoat, if the Horsemen would make a tribute figure in your honor using existing parts, what would you like it to be?
Well,
what would you like it to look like?
Honestly, I think the smart thing for them to do is make a dwarf because I'm short, I am bearded, and I weigh more than most NFL players. And it's all in my gut, mind you. But yeah, I weigh more than most NFL linebackers, which at 5'8" is not a good thing.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think that would be the easy thing for them to do. I'm actually working on my own tribute figures. They're not going to be done for a while because I think I still need some parts that aren't going to come until Sons of the Red Star come in. But I'm working on two brothers that are Pox's assassins. So that they kind of, little nod to the Red Star, if you will. But
I get it.
they will be two Erminians. And Ermines are the whole class of weasels, stoats, minks, that sort of thing. They're called Ermines.
Nice.
So this is a race I'm creating called Erminians. And I'm making two of them because stoats change their coat in the winter. So they're brown and white in the summer, and they're white in the winter. So I will have a brown and white one. His name will be Saura, which is Gaelic for summer. And the white one will be Gira, which is Gaelic for winter.
Oh, interesting.
And they will be Pox's assassins.
Oh,
And I've got the weasel head from Legion Shop. Yep.
Yeah,
So
those
I'm
are cool.
starting with that. And
I think I might have one. I don't know. I know I got a skunk. Yeah, that's what I got.
so those will be the real tributes to me.
Nice. Very nice.
I like it. I like it.
So this is the time of the show, Stoat, where we're going to ask you, can we see your collection, your AKA Legion's Lair?
Here's the
Good.
thing. I had things prepared downstairs, and I'm on a laptop. It's in disarray.
Oh, so
Yeah. I mean, I can if you want to see a big mess, I can pick up the laptop and walk with it.
Hey,
Well, it's entirely up to you, my
Yeah.
friend.
I mean, some folks have seen it. I don't care. You can make fun of me.
do
But
it.
you can see the desk behind me. That's a mess, and that's got some He-Man stuff on it. And an
Brad, hold on. Brad, if anybody makes fun of this man, you have the sword. Strike it.
Listen, I will bring this to freaking Legion's camp, you dumb little bitches, and I will strike down upon thee with great crime and vengeance.
right.
I will stick the sword straight up your pansia.
But what you can't see here, I'm going to stand up for a second, is
I'm gonna shit down your neck and break your goddamn spine.
Can we expand him, Brad?
Oh yeah.
So-
Hold up.
up on the shelf. I have like Buffalo Bills helmets. I got Daleks. I've got lightsabers. Just so you can, I mean, like I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan. I have every helmet they've ever worn since 1960 as a mini helmet. I don't have full size ones. That'd be crazy talk. But then I also over here, I've got everybody represented. So I also collect what are called Pocket Pros, made by Riddell. If you can see that.
Oh yeah.
So I do the standings every week, and then it winds up with the Super Bowl up top.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I have I don't know 4 more of those full of throwbacks.
That's
So
the
like
Browns over there.
with the Browns going back to the shiny orange with a white face mask. That one will get put away, and I'll bring the other one back out. Houston's got a new helmet, so that'll have to get put away, and I'll have to track a new helmet down for them, that sort of thing.
That's
But-
awesome.
But then this is my life. So you can see those are Marvel Legends and stuff over there. There's some Funkos, there's some He-Man Origins up there.
Yes.
There's a shitload of Legos back in that corner. And it's just a matter of like I have had one kid move out, and when the other one moves out, I'll have more room. And that's when I'm going to start really breaking stuff out. But you can see, like,
Yes.
There's all my classics back there, and you can see,
Yes.
my Forge Founder stuff here. I have a complete set of the McFarlane Dragons right there.
Oh my gosh.
The old school giant turtles over there.
Oh my gosh.
There's some of my if you can see, there's some of my Power Lords up there on top of the
Ooh.
the Seventh Kingdom beasts, whatever they were. Oh, and there's my other Power Lords in that box. There's my 2 packs of the Horsemen. There's my Outer Spacemen. I know you're like, dude, you're showing us boxes. I know. I'm sorry.
Dude, no, it's great.
It'll look like
Look at all that.
I'm gonna ask to come back on someday when I have it all broken out, so it'll be a better.
Yes.
And dude, this is just one floor. This
Oh
is,
my God.
I own a house and it's just full. I mean, you can see. Oh, there's K9. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I love chasing the cats with K9.
Oh my gosh.
There's my lightsaber.
Turtles. I see you got your turtle sets.
Yep.
There's a lamp.
Yep, that's a lamp my dad gave me.
Then there's is that the Origins? You got the Mode 2 Origins.
Yep, and I've got like tons of NECA here.
Oh my God.
That's
yeah.
Arnold right there.
You son of a gun.
Oh my God, Back to the Future. Right. He's got, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's got the American Werewolf. Gremlins. Oh, it's everything.
It's everything. And so when the pet question comes, that's Blaze.
Oh,
that's Raven. And that's a Jaden over there.
Hey. Look, hey.
But see, here's the purple room that I was gonna
yes.
And there's my wall of trolls.
Dude.
I've got 3 of each.
Oh my gosh. I hope freaking Jordan's watching. Well, Curtis is watching. Curtis can see it. Brett is not built for Facebook.
But I wanted to give a shout out to Carlo. There's my Immortal Collections head.
Yes.
That's Mort.
Dude, they did a great job matching those.
Oh, I know. I couldn't believe how close that is.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, they're dope.
Yeah. And then here's my in-stock sales stuff over here. I just I maybe bought a little too much.
It's the 24 Thistlethorns.
But yeah, and you can see like I still have, there's Soul Spillers still in the box. Dang. Like that's one thing I cornered Jim at Legion's Con and said, I still have all the boxes with your name on them.
Damn.
And here's all my like Bills and Sabres jerseys.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah. Oh, I forgot. Let me show you one thing. This is when you have a problem. Like this is stuff. Okay, that's not bad. But this is my dining room.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I may or may not have a problem.
Oh my God, there's turtles. There's Star Wars gargoyles. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah.
You sees it?
And it goes back. I mean, can you see how far back it goes?
Whoa!
Shit falling into the light that I can't get to.
Oh my God, dude, I love this.
But yeah,
you were like me before I opened stuff.
Well, right, and that's the thing. I'm going to open stuff.
That's how I was. I mean, I'm like, right. I love it.
But yeah, so that's and then the basement. I mean, I'm not going to take you to the basement because that's just
like, oh my God. No OJ stuff.
In my basement, I have easily, I think it's like 80 45-gallon totes full of stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
that is a good question. You are a Bills fan. Do you own any OJ stuff?
I'm trying to think if I have any OJ stuff. I don't think so. I'm sure I would have gotten rid of it because that dude's a dick.
He's a dick. Dude, you know what's great? Hold on, can I get my in? Oh, let's get us in here. There we go. Hold on. There we go.
Nice.
I was clicking, it wasn't working. Dude, that was awesome. My buddy's dad, I remember he went to a storage auction, and he bought some treasure chest for like $50. Brought it home, and he opened it up, and then inside was like Superman comic books, Spider-Man #1.
Oh my god!
Like, dude, like some serious expensive comics. And in there was all these football cards. He had O.J. Simpson's rookie card. I mean, at that time, I mean, we're talking mid-90s. It was worth a lot of money. And he had serious. Oh, Johnny Unitas rookie card. I mean, yeah, there was some serious cards in there.
You know what I forgot to show you though? Here, it's on the other side of my computer. But remember this from Mattel? The 2-foot Voltron.
Yeah.
The club line subscription. Yeah.
Wow.
Curtis says, "Oh my God, someone needs to tell Stoat he's a hoarder."
No. My oldest tells me that all the time.
But this is what's great. Me and Lauren, we watch that show Hoarders.
Yep.
And I always say that to her. I go, why do you never see anybody that has like a house filled with like shit that's worth anything?
Right.
Because literally, I mean, if you sat around, I guarantee you have a lot of money just sitting.
Well, it's part of my retirement plan.
Yeah. And then where some of these people are hoarding, they have like dollar store tennis shoes or
right.
just
Kohl's
shirts and blankets.
My stepfather owned real estate for years, right? And when I was a kid, I'd go help him paint the apartments and whatnot when somebody moved out. He had a hoarder, and there was literally stacks of newspapers that you could barely walk through the living room. Yeah. Chris is not lying. Yes, I don't think we covered it, but yes, I have at least one of everything from Mythic Legions. Yeah.
And that's so it's fun to know that it's there, and that's what like Mike was telling me. Like I had all the Mythic, I had like probably 140 Mythics before I actually started to open them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I had 20 out, but I mean, there was still over 120 or something that were like in totes downstairs. So
right.
But it's fun to do that. I just spent like a couple weeks just opening factions at a time, and just
it might take me months to open.
Well, yeah, with you have a lot of lines there.
I mean, in the basement I've got like an almost complete set of the Mezco Hellboy figures from
you have
original movies,
months and months of enjoyment of doing stuff. So it'll be great.
Stoat, do you have some time to answer questions?
Absolutely.
This is the time, guys. Hit him up with questions. Brad will read them, but I get to ask the first one. As a kid, and I think we hit on this a little bit earlier in the show, what toy lines had the most influence on you? I know we hit G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe.
And Star Wars. Yeah, and Star Wars. And Centurions. I have a complete Centurions line still from when I was a kid.
Really?
That Kenner put out? Yeah.
That's the one with the hand tarantula.
No. Those are the Sectars.
Sectar, okay.
Yeah. Centurions are the guys, they have the exoskeleton suits on that have like a bunch of ports, and they have these weapon systems that you just snap on and you can configure them however you want. They're I think they're about 8 inches tall.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're awesome. But the biggest influence, though, was definitely G.I. Joe, just for what it's worth. Loved Star Wars, loved Masters of the Universe, but, I mean, I was so deep into... I mean, I would stay in Boston for 3 months. I would get a job while I was there. It was a part-time job because I was 14. But, yeah, every paycheck, I would make my father take me to KB Toys, and I would spend my entire paycheck on G.I. Joes. And then we'd go back. I worked in a bookstore. We'd go back to the bookstore at the end of the summer, and I would UPS all my shit home.
Now, did you did you watch the G.I. Joe cartoon, or were you?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So you were familiar with it.
Oh, yeah. They're a little campy. I have a media server, right? I'm an IT guy, so,
Okay.
But I have a media server that I have all of those old cartoons. I've got all the He-Man. I've got all the G.I. Joe, I've got
Yes.
thousands of movies and TV shows. Yes, gee.
Knowing is half the battle, man.
Absolutely.
Knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
It is.
That's how it is in Mythics.
Patterson, he asks,
Oh.
superpowers greater than Secret Wars?
Oh,
Right, Stoat?
yep. I don't know why I didn't get into Secret Wars, but yes, no, I have a complete superpowers. I don't have any of the vehicles, but all of the figures, I have those. Some again from my childhood, and then other ones that I picked up as an adult, like the Cyborg one. That one was a tough one to find because it's vac metal, and usually they're pretty shitty looking. So it took me a while to find that guy. But yes, Patrick is correct.
You're not a hoarder unless you have frozen cats in the
No.
freezer.
Both of my cats are thawed, thankfully.
They're oh, good. That's awesome.
So then when my oldest calls me a hoarder again, I'm using this as my defense. There are no frozen cats in the freezer.
I'm assuming that's Ramirez.
Is said I'm good.
So let me ask the next question then. You said your first con was PowerCon and then Legion's Con. Since there's no PowerCon this year, are you gonna try to make it out to a second con?
I was going to try, but I've run into I help my oldest with the rent more often than I like. And now my car is acting up. So no, I've got some other financial responsibilities.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm only going to go to Legion's Con this year.
Nice.
Chris is my boy. If you don't know Chris Durant, get to know Chris Durant.
Oh,
Chris
we know Chris.
Beautiful human being.
You know Chris. Chris.
Yes,
love
he
Chris.
is. What else we got here?
That was my
A lot of talk about those superpower lines.
Okay, look, I love it.
You're
Both the
with
lines were great, but superpowers. Hold on here. I'll click on G here. Both the lines were great, but superpowers had dope vehicles in
Right.
place.
Which I have to track down at some point. But they're not high on my list.
Curtis says Secret Wars didn't have near the quality or the quantity that superpowers did. They were cool, but not that cool.
Right.
That sounds like Curtis. Yes. They were cool, but not that.
Yeah. So that's probably why I didn't collect them as a kid.
This is my guy.
Stoat,
Cool.
how many mystery packs did you buy?
I actually have not yet bought any mystery packs.
Okay.
Wow. If you would, what would you like to see in them?
Well, that's the thing. I have everything. I think I established that. And because I'm like, okay, I have everything, I've been going back and completing all-star waves, right? So it's like I completed I had all of 5. I've pre-ordered all of 6. So I picked up all of 4, all of 3, and now I'm slowly getting things from 2. And I don't think I'm ever going to find anything from 1, but I would love to get the reissued ones only from the mystery pack.
Okay.
So like, your brother Mandibulus, I forget who else is in there.
Just to see if there's any small changes.
Well, yeah, just because what I've been finding is there's just the slightest bit of paint deco change. Like, perfect example is a few months back I found shit. I can't think of his name. Dude with the lion helmet. Why I can't think of his name. Don't get old, kids. You forget your toy's name.
Attila.
Yes. Thank you. I found Attila from All-Star 2, and his chainmail versus the original is just, it's 10 times brighter.
Gotcha.
Whatever they hit it with silver, it really looks like metal chain. Not that the other one didn't. It's almost like this is his first time going into battle and his shit is new, whereas the other one's a little dingier.
Oh, someone fell.
Yeah,
Well, that's like the barbarian builder. If the new barbarian builder is more lighter tone skin than like the older barbarian.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I have from All Stars 1 is the barbarian builder. And it's like he's tanned and rested and ready. Whereas the other ones, are just regular white dudes.
The other
like
one
me.
would be not Lord Viteris. The blood armor.
Vermilius.
Vermilius, where the one actually glows in the black light,
right?
And the other one doesn't. It's like, how did you get the new one to glow in the black light?
Right.
The other one doesn't.
And the new one's a lighter shade of blood.
And I have yet to check mine to see if I have an all-star version or a Kickstarter one.
Well, remember, Kickstarter it's the only one with the white ties. So if you didn't have white ties,
I guess I could go look. I guess I could go look at my box somewhere.
Yeah,
find it, figure out, because I don't have a black light.
No.
Adam Howard asked if Stoat has totes, and I think you had like 80.
Yeah.
What did you say you had? Like 80 in the basement or something?
I had something like 80 45-gallon totes in the basement full of stuff. Wow. And a little pro tip for you: if you got a basement that floods, those plastic shelves that you stack up.
Yep.
I took those and I cut the supports in half so they're short, and I made platforms, and they line my basement floor, and all my totes are on those.
Greg, I hope Greg's listening. Greg, are you watching this? Because when Greg's floor or his basement floor flooded, I felt terrible for him.
Yep.
And I've had a basement flood before.
Yep.
So I know that no cardboard ever should touch the floor. Nope. It should be plastic.
Right. And where is my Snake Mountain currently? On the basement floor. However, I did put a new sub pump in it's got some teeth to it.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
I just did that as well. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Nate Strong. What's up, y'all? Nate's in the house. Cardboard is a no-no. Yes, cardboard is a no-no for the basements. It's not a no-no. The thing is that it has to be up high.
Yeah.
You need at least 3 or 4 feet.
Yep.
Right.
To make sure that cardboard's on top of that.
And like I said, you cut those things. I mean, I made legs that are like this. Whoops, there's my other hand. So so it's off the floor pretty well.
Some people don't live in swampy areas. Like my last house, I didn't need a sub pump. It was just a very I was up on a hill, so I didn't have to worry about those issues.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Where I'm at now, it's an issue.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Lauren kept saying that. She's like, he looks like Nate. That's why I said I was getting tan and the white was coming out, and I had my hat on. I was looking good.
I love that dog beach, by the way, that you guys for your dog. That was pretty cool. I've never seen something like that.
Yes, they had a nice little area next to the pier in Panama City Beach, Florida, where you can just bring your dog. Now they do say, obviously, if your dog's not controllable, to make sure you have one of them. Yeah. But if he's controllable or listens on commands, you're allowed to have him run freely.
Oh, nice.
This lady was throwing this ball like 20 yards, like out into the water, into the waves, and these dogs are just like, it was pretty cool. Yes. Yes, the twist ties are different. That's what's kind of the first time somebody sold me an Unkin, and I thought the guy ripped me.
I remember this.
I think I've told the story before. I was upset with this dude.
He called me.
I was like, well, when it came, his blue on his helmet almost went through the plastic.
Oh boy.
Because the white ties back in the day, they just did like the leg part.
Just the legs, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there was nothing that went across the shoulder.
Right. Yep.
So I get this, $280 Unkin that I bought at the time, years ago, and it's like one of my last grails that I needed. And I'm like, oh yeah, buying Unkin. And it was an expensive figure. We're talking like almost $300, and it shows up in his head. Almost went through the plastic because it's sharp. It's like a
right. Yep.
And I'm telling you, I'm like, dude, like I've never seen a mythic that doesn't have 2 twist ties up at the top. I'm like, you said this was brand new. It is. It's been in my closet since PowerCon, and I'm like, no, it hasn't. I'm like, you're lying, bro. He's probably watching now, like, you were that son of a bitch. And I'm like, I was new into mythics. I didn't know what a white twist tie was compared to another one. I literally thought he put that in there, and I was like, I've never seen white. He's ripping me off. Here, did I not know that he literally gave me a legit like PowerCon like freaking figure? So okay, sorry. I admit I was wrong.
Oh man.
I have a bunch of white twist ties for sale.
Shoot. Oh man.
So Stoat, I'll ask a question before we head out. Out of all your figures that you have there at the house, God forbid something happens and you have to get out of the house, but you can only grab one thing. What is it that you can grab to just get out and say, I'm okay with this?
I don't think I'm leaving. I'm going down. I'm going down. That's they're all my children. I can't leave them behind. I'll get the cats out. I'll get the cats out. I'll get the kid out, and then I'm just going back in.
I think if there's something going on, then obviously, yeah, I would probably just open windows and just start throwing the stuff out in the yard at that point.
I'm gonna unbox Praetorian and tell him to get to work. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yes. You're like, wake up, you
Well, Brad, what about you?
Oh, what's that?
Same question. Remember, you don't have Rodar in hand.
If we're talking, I don't know. I mean, if it's just like, hey, you got to grab one figure or you got to grab one like item, it's hard because like it just you have so much. But I don't know. I would probably grab some of my customs because those aren't kind of irreplaceable. Where some of the figures I could probably find again, where I would probably be thinking, all right, well, I'll grab some of these like Eric Miller customs or something that I got off, Reynolds Cruise or something, where I'd be like, all right, I'll grab this and I'm okay with that because you may never get this again. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick just one, and I can't pick my flag. I mean, there's no way. It would just fall apart and there would be G.I. Joes everywhere and I would just make a mess. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Nice. Yeah. I don't know.
That might be a show, gents.
Well, Mike, what about you real quick? What would you take?
I think I'd have to grab my classics.
Like I'm grabbing Halmir and freaking such
my classics, Gray Skull. Keltis and Adamon maybe on there.
Yeah.
Scapular hide in there too. I think
run out the door.
Yep. That classics Castle Grayskull is just the shit.
Lauren says cats then kids.
Nice. Cats then kids, awesome. Man. Once again, we have 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, let me I'll put that banner back up.
We are going to have the guest wheel once again. So you put your name in, a hashtag, and we just spin that sucker. We bring people on for 5-minute stints, and you're going to tell us what your top 3 mythic, or I should say Legions, tribute figures are. And why?
And once again, if we can get our subscribers, we'll get up over. We want to get to 500 like everybody else, but one step at a time. We need to get to 100, and we will be doing giveaways.
Well, are we there yet?
Curtis, are we there?
Curtis,
Last time Curtis checked, I think he said 78.
Right.
But we are slowly getting there. Like I said, we don't promote it, so hopefully we can get this thing on a roll.
Sure.
And we'll get up there, get some subscribers. We'll be like everybody else, right?
I totally forgot about giveaways. Do you want to do a giveaway?
Oh.
2 giveaways?
Oh, hey.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yes, of course.
Oh, if you want to give one away, hey.
The 4 Horsemen totally stole my thunder with these mystery boxes, because I have, well, you can't see them, but I've got Gonks and I've got Nubnik, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And these are from the Advent of Decay Kickstarter. These are my last 2 duplicates, because I did 2 all-ins back in the day.
Okay.
So I originally kept them because I thought, oh, these would be good to customize with. But then they made several, just Goblin Legion Builder figures. So I'm like, I'm not going to customize a named figure. So I would like to give both of these away to 2 people if you want.
Holy cow.
Let's do it.
Those are mighty figures to give away, brother.
What I'm going to do.
Well, I think I gave the ladies Snag. I got to do something for you guys.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
So here, what do you got? So we'll do Gonks first. That's who I grabbed. My light. There we go. Now you can see him.
There's Gonks.
So if you want to do Gonks first,
yeah,
we're gonna do this. Stoat Ma Goats.
I had a feeling.
Hashtag Stoat Ma Goats. And you are going to, he's going to give away 2 kick-ass figures. I can say it, kick-ass. Yes. Heck yeah, Stoat. So yes, 80 subscribers. We're getting there, people. We want to get to 100.
I'm trying to bring the people in for you.
That's right, people. We're gonna get there. What we have, 5,000, 6,000 on the cabal. We can get there.
Right.
Come on now. I'll bribe every single one of you, son of a.
We're doing it.
Oh, hold on. Let me take this comment down there so you can see Stoat. I couldn't see your head. Dude.
I was gonna say they don't really need to see Stoat.
Oh, they're coming in. The comments are coming in. I'm loving it.
Entries.
15.
Brian.
We got 24 people watching. Bring them in. I mean, this is like winning a mystery box right now. So I mean,
yeah, this
well, right. Like I said, they stole my thunder when they because both of these guys are in the mystery boxes. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, actually, this is better than winning a mystery box. You're going right to the chase figure. You're going right to the good figure.
Oh yeah. And again, if you value the original over, the re-release one, the rerun.
Yeah. I think.
I mean, granted, the Nubnik that they have, that wasn't one that they made again. That was one of the warehouse finds. So that one will also be from the Kickstarter.
Yeah. Let's
just for what it's worth.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think I was at intern. I think that's where that information was handed out. I don't know if it was Jim or somebody said that he knows for a fact they have they have 6 of every figure of the line somewhere in the warehouse. So when he said that, made me think, well, does that really mean that there could be like 6 Othos or like 6 top-notch figures, just laying around in the warehouse, Who knows? Who knows? I know nothing. I hear things. Where are we at? 17.
Let's spin this thing, baby.
You ready to spin? We want to spin?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Bum, 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 bum. I'm excited for these people right now. This is nice. Who will win? Oh, Big Crazy! I do believe that is Adam Porter. He's an Ohio fella from Parma, Cleveland area.
Nice.
So congratulations.
One of Gonks.
I was gonna say just message me your details and I'll get them out to you. It won't take long because I'm just in Buffalo.
Yes. So message Stoat Ma Goats and
But oh my God,
he will help. Luckily, we're done with the snow, so we shouldn't have to worry about 10 foot of snow out that way. So do we just want to pull the next one?
Yeah, I mean, or do you want to give people more time? God damn, this thing's backwards for me, and I'm like,
Here, you want me to? Here, I'll close this one. Hold on.
There it
there he is.
Nubnik. Yep.
The Nubnik. The Nubnik. Very kind of you, Stoat J Max 77.
My pleasure. Just paying it forward.
Nice.
You know, I mean, it's still, I mean, there's so many people that are way more generous than me. I'm just doing what little I can, be it beer or goblins.
Goblins. So it's up to you. Do you just want to spin again? Keep the same hashtag?
Yeah, unless people are
hashtag.
Yeah. Anybody else? Here, I'll hashtag Stoat Ma Goats. If you haven't already, you can see it there in the comments. Stoat Ma Goats. There's Nate Strong with the Stoat Ma Goats. Oh, Van Johnson.
What are we up to, Brian Johnson?
Let's go back here. We are up to 18.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Oh, Kevin's coming in. Kevin McCoy. Yeah, get him in there. Stoat Ma Goats. If you want to win. He's got one more pull for Stoat. Hashtag Stoat Ma Goats. Jeff's in there now. All right, I'll give you a couple more seconds. Come on. I could have done the British Bulldog, but I wasn't.
So this one's back.
Oh yes, Katie's.
Her nickname is Party Cat because anytime, like, yeah, I watch TV in my office on the second floor, and if I'm watching something funny and laugh, she comes running up and jumps in my lap. So she has become known as Party Cat.
Party Cat. Oh yeah, we got Rick, we got Jackie, more Stoat Ma Goats. We even got Fig Crazy trying to win for a second time. You're crazy, bro. You're fucking crazy. I can't believe it. Joe Gonzalez. All right, we're going to spin. Let's see what we got.
Baby.
We're up to 22. Stoat Ma Goats. Let's spin the wheel. Draw again. Dun, 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 dun. And the winner is Curtis Ackerman.
Inevitable.
The inevitable Curtis snaps his fingers.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, Curtis Ackerman. You are a winner.
Nice.
So, Curtis, message our good friend Stoat Ma Goats. Yeah.
The inevitable. I am inevitable.
Chris. Oh, this is perfect. Curtis says, I actually don't have
Oh,
one.
wow. That is perfect.
What it is about.
See, yes.
Oh,
makes
that
me
is
so
awesome.
happy. Yeah.
So that's like you just got a mystery box.
Yeah.
Oh, for free. Awesome.
Curtis, or wait, she says, Curtis says, I win all the time. Curtis doesn't win all the time.
Speaking of who won my other goblin in the ladies' raffle, Tanya won my snag.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Curtis should be voided from entering. We're going to go back, Curtis. Oh, that's great. Woohoo! Yes, I was going to say Curtis probably isn't going to give this one away because he needs this one.
No, that's awesome.
Curtis, question: did you ever get yourself a gold elf Legion builder? I remember you were looking for one. Just curious. So, other than that, yeah, awesome, Curtis. Congratulations, Stoat. Thank you again for that. Was a very, very generous giveaway.
Like I said, my pleasure. I'm only in it for the karma.
Nice.
It does come back around. It does.
Yeah.
I promise it does. He says Curtis is everything, everywhere, all at once.
I loved him in that movie.
I did too. I love that guy. He always plays a good part, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Especially the scene when he had the hot dog fingers. Classic.
Well,
Classic.
Was he in Goonies? No. No, maybe he was. I did not, but I'm okay with many elves in my life. Oh, okay. Thank you, Stoat Ma Goats. Yes, thank you everyone for joining us tonight on YouTube. Thank you, Stoat. Like I said, this is our first time doing the YouTube shenanigans, and it looks like we may have to continue this on YouTube, and we don't mind. We'll just get situated and like we always do.
Look at the bright side. Now you don't have to move this episode to YouTube later, like you've been doing with your other
It's
show.
true, and that's I told Lauren, I go, if you could just get the first 21 episodes onto YouTube the hard way, I go, the rest of them are all on StreamYard, and I can just send them over. I wanted to kind of send them over in order, but at this point, who cares? Let's just get them there. And I think if we had more videos for people to watch, they may subscribe more. So yeah, we do need to get the old ones there, get season 1, season 2, and get the rest of season 3 on there. And yeah, let's get to 100. Yeah, we'll give away something. I got a stack of stuff here. I'm ready to give away. So let's do it.
100 people, we need it.
So Stoat, thank you for joining us and letting us pick your brain.
Oh, sure. Like I said, it was my pleasure. Believe you me.
And we definitely look forward to seeing you here in Legion's Con here in a few months.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
Right.
Stick around and we'll say goodbye to you here. And to everybody else, I think that's a show, Mike.
Let's do it. Till
All
next
right.
week. Peace.
We'll see you guys. You could be a winner in 2 weeks.